Thank you, Kenny. And representing the booth this match, John Schmidt and Jeremy Jones here. Hey, John.
Hey, Jeremy. Good to be here.
Yeah, and MARC VIDAL and MORITZ NEUHAUSEN. A little bit of a veteran, of course, in MARC VIDAL. Definitely a new breed coming from Germany. MORITZ should be a great match.
Yeah, Mark, I think, has played more one pocket. Moritz, you were just telling me what a great player he is. He's 18 years old, and I just talked to him a minute ago. He just lost a nail biter like 120 or 150 to 147 in the straight pull. So we'll see if he can shake that off and focus on this match. But, man, that's a brutal way to lose. He said he broke the balls and got no shot, and, so he was really disgusted. And it'll be interesting to see if he can keep his composure here, playing a game that I would venture to say he's unfamiliar with, really.
Yeah, and I think that may be what will keep his composure,
Right.
maybe a little more, just kind of getting involved in this, it being a different game. Probably consider him a little underdog just because of the experience at the game.
That and, Mark getting the first break, too, which is big.
Yeah, this is the 2022 International coming to you from the Sheraton Waterside Hotel in downtown Norfolk. Beautiful venue, as always.
I remember watching you one time. You were spotting Richie Richardson the first break in a race to 3, and people didn't understand how big a spot that was. And I told him, I said, that's a pretty good spot.
Yeah.
That first break, that's...
Especially the the new cloth with the TV table here. You
Right.
know, it's going to break pretty nice, most likely. Now, looking to bank the one, it looks like, and double them up in the corner. This is the type of shot on the new tournament felt that can get away from you easily.
Right. Yeah, if it was old cloth and 4-inch pockets, you could leave them down on that end rail and figure, go ahead, straight shooter. But on this table, I'm not in love with this shot, but I don't see what else he can really do.
Yeah, I mean, he's got some kind of soft kind of safeties that, kind of bank the 7 away, but that doesn't do much for you, sticking you on the 5. That's kind of a last resort kind of thing.
How do you feel about maybe that 3-12 and lay against the 9 and just maybe jiggle the balls a little bit?
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that, right?
I don't mind what he's doing here. Go to the corner, just rolling out, making sure you really,
what?
This is going to be long.
That's going to go way long. Well, no, he got away with it. Look at this, Jeremy. God.
Well, I don't know. I'd have to say he hit it well. Yeah.
What a shot.
Now he's going to 0-1. Kenny Schumann should take care of all that business.
Yeah, that was interesting. I said something in the prior match that's really not correct. I said that on a table like this with, new cloth, that you have to be a great mover because you have to really defend well. I mean, a great mover such as yourself, you're one of the best I've ever seen. You on little pockets and broken in cloth are impossible to beat because there's going to be many innings in a game. But I think a lot of people look at these conditions and think, well, this isn't real one pocket. Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Because if you don't defend well, you'll get penalized.
Yeah, you got a shot selection has a lot to do with, when the tables like this, so.
I mean, for sure, somebody would have a better chance against a great mover like you on a table like this than a tight table. But this is more one-pockety than a lot of people might
give credit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the guys, of course, are going to have higher runs when they get a shot.
Right.
But it's harder to lay the cue ball down.
Right.
That's why shot selection becomes more important. Now, the rule we're playing here is both players can't owe the same amount of balls. So right there you saw there was a foul by each player. So basically those fouls are removed, and they're still going to 8. So if someone owes 3 and another owes 2, essentially one person will owe 1 in that scenario.
Yeah, kind of speed the game up a little bit.
I don't think it's terrible at all. I'm not big on changes, but I don't think it's terrible at all. So.
I mean, we're trying to entertain the viewers and not have those 6-hour races to 3 and stuff. So
well, it kind of makes sense too. It's not something that doesn't make sense.
Right.
A nice kiss on the cue ball there in a few ways. So the other rule that's different is if your opponent hangs their out ball, you can jump the cue ball off the table, but it no longer counts to where they don't get their ball. If you want to, you have to follow it in or scratch in another pocket.
That's interesting.
I think that's a great rule too for tournament play, especially.
Keep somebody from getting their front tooth knocked out.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know. I think we'll see some creative shots in that regard as well. You know what I mean? Like you'll realize you got to send the cue ball somewhere else to scratch because you just don't have the angle to be able to follow it in. So
Well, I'm not going to say this just because you're sitting here, but I have played everybody one pocket that's a great player. I think I've played literally everybody in the last 20 years. You are one of the most suffocating, difficult players to play. No, you are, because you know all the shots, and you just, like when I played Cliff Joyner and some of them guys that like to shoot exotic shots, like you are going to get some looks at stuff. I mean, I played you a couple times, and it was just torturous. You beat me to death, and you never let me have a shot. And I've said many times, you're probably the best mover in the game because you had the discipline to actually shoot the right moves. Everybody knows the moves, but they don't have the discipline to do them.
Right.
You know, and you would do them. And,
well, that's the
you
way
were
I
a
win,
nightmare.
really.
Yeah,
That's
you were a freaking nightmare to play one pocket against. Just totally
thank you,
great
John.
player. You know.
Yeah, it's a nice kick combo there, so that'll get the youngster on the board. Yeah, touchy little shot here.
Yeah.
Like if you're hitting it thin, you would like to hit it thick.
Yeah.
And come to the end rail, and he may be doing somewhat of that. Yeah, he is.
Well, you know, back in the day, somebody like, say, from Germany, you go, oh, they don't know the game, but they can sit at home and watch you and Josh Roberts and you great movers on YouTube and listen, and their one pocket IQ is pretty decent, you know,
Yeah.
because you don't need 7,000 games under your belt to look like you know what you're doing.
Yeah, and the stuff around the stack,
Yeah.
you know, they learn that quickly, I think. So, and that's where they're going to beat you a lot of times anyways, or looking to beat you.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think, you know, to be honest with you, the Euros don't get enough credit in some regards. Like they really they start their pool upbringing with straight pool, with 8-ball and stuff, and so a lot of the things needed in one pocket are there.
Right there already.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
a cousin of that. Yeah, I mean, this 18-year-old right here, I mean, I stared pool at 18. This guy's a 200-ball runner.
Yeah,
at 18,
same here.
You know?
Yeah.
Think about that. He's 18 and already a world-class player. So, and he really hasn't done anything too wrong yet. I mean, he's probably seen more one pocket than I realized. Myself, I think a lot of people think straight pool's the best game. I actually think one pocket's the best game because both players get the alternate break, and it's just a fantastic game.
Yeah, and it's, I think that the learning curve, that's probably the wrong way to say it, but there's something to do with, when we're playing the game, we learn, right? You don't even know it. But what if you're there to learn it? You know what I mean? Like your mind's even more like when he's been around one pocket or played it, he's probably, paying attention to everything he does, everything his opponent does, trying to learn it versus just playing it and learning it. You know, there's a little difference there. So probably a little excelled, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it looks like he's going to just go up in the corner again. Cue ball on the rail. Really helpful here.
Well, and this might hurt some feelings, but one of the things the Americans do wrong that I've seen, and I'm guilty of it, is they play so much one pocket. Like the Euros, they learn straight pull first. They're great ball runners, great shot makers, and then they take the one pocket like a duck to water. But I see some players that have played nothing but one pocket their whole life. Not somebody like you, of course. I mean, you've won
I get it.
I'm talking like a mediocre player, and they wonder, why can I not get better? I'm like, you're playing so much one pocket, you're just dinking and bunting, and you're not, So as great of a game as it is, I think you want to blend like an Efren 9-ball and one pocket together, and then you're just a killer, Now, you won a U.S. Open 9-ball championship, so with your knowledge of one pocket and your ball pocketing skills, I mean, you were impossible to beat. But if somebody plays only one pocket their whole life, they get that straight-in shot.
Yeah. And, the game is a great game to where, people fall in love with it like that. But whenever I played my best pool,
you were probably
my best one pocket, I never practiced one pocket.
No, you were
I might practice running balls to one hole every now and again here and there. But I mainly practiced my normal 9-ball and just played one pocket.
Yes, because now your shot making was razor sharp because you know all the moves.
And if you're executing, it's simple to pick out the shots overall. So.
That's right.
So both guys on the board here at 2-1. Doesn't really have a whole lot here. I'd nick off the 15 and run the cue ball myself.
Yeah.
Try and maybe wiggle a ball open on his side. He can hit it kind of fat, pushing the 15 up into the 13 and the 1. He's only got one lonely ball on his side. And, I didn't know he could do this. This is okay.
Okay.
Yeah, this ain't terrible. Really containing.
I mean, I think the balls maybe favor Moritz. And we got the dead 5-10 and the 7. So I mean,
yeah, he's got a couple shots. He can't quite reach the edge of the 14. I wonder, can he kick up at the 11 and snooker him on the 14? He can't,
oh,
right?
I like that. If he could do that, that would be good.
Yeah, I don't know if that would snooker him on the 14 or not with the stack.
Oh, that was interesting.
Yeah, I think he expected the end rail.
Uh-huh.
May have given up a shot on the 12. It's real close. If he's got a shot on the 12 and can draw his ball.
Yeah, boy, that would take some courage to shoot that 12, but I think it's a shot. That cue ball's so near the rail, I'd be scared to death to shoot that. But I think you got to shoot it.
Yeah, I think he's supposed to. If he's got it, I think he's supposed to shoot it.
These are world-class players. They figure to make that quite often.
Well, this ain't bad either, except for how's he going to get at it? You don't want to shoot straight on the 5 and kind of draw your ball. The speed's not really that great for that. Everything else is a little touchy. That's what I was saying. The 12, I mean.
Yeah, that 7 there for Moritz is a real nightmare for Mark.
He could chip the 14 over, but when you come across, there's a lot of little banks possible. You know, the 8's there, the 1's there, and so on.
I mean, you know, that wasn't that bad. No. I guess you knocked balls out to your side a little bit. You could have left a bank or something, but if the 10's dead off that 4, maybe he might be able to bank this 15 right into this 10 and towards his pocket. Yeah, I think he saw it too.
Yeah, and John was talking about the kiss shot on the 10. Definitely get some action here, I think. Can he shove it into the 1?
Oh, he didn't catch the ball he wanted. Now, Jeremy, this is where I like to pick your brain. Okay, I think you might go behind the 7 here, but on newer cloth, do you like just going all out on this bank and betting the game on it?
Well, you can go into the 5. It's not terrible.
Especially if you could do that. But see, the way he hit that, he didn't really go all out. He just sort of like half-assed it, you know?
Well, we talk about that a lot, that you're better off just to commit, one way or another. Like, okay, I'm selling out anyways if I miss it. So go, especially on a table that slides.
With the make stroke,
you want to put some speed on that, so.
He's got a free shot here. Oh, what a nice shot that was.
So this should be curtains for game 1. He does.
And he's just played straight pull all week too. So you figure he's really dialed in as far as cue ball control. He wasn't happy with that, of course.
No, didn't take care of the white ball. That was the main mistake there.
Cheat this pocket a little bit. Go into the down. Nice shot.
Did he come free here? He's got to cut the 5.
He might have to cut the old Donald Trump down in the corner.
Yeah, I don't know if he comes 2 rails back for the 9. I would probably roll my ball myself.
Yeah, just come over like kind of behind the 1 like that, right? Nice shot.
Yeah, nice to be young. He's just getting right in between everything.
He's in dead stroke. You could just see it. Inside English, no problem. I'll tell you what, he's overcoming Mark's first break. You know, I mean, now he's got a legit chance to win the set. If we did make him an underdog, but at this point, I think he's the favorite now.
Yeah, he's playing for 2 balls, I believe. This is a 44-man field here for the 1 pocket.
That's a big tournament, 1 pocket.
He's going to dress up on this cross corner. Should be somewhat rolled. No reason to fire it or anything like that. He's hit this way long.
Yeah, turned it a little long.
Couple shots he kind of just
pulled
the trigger quick, huh?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I've watched him a couple times, not a whole lot, so still learning about the youngster. Do have some solid information how great a player he is.
He's great. Yeah, he didn't come all the way over here from Germany because he can't, just another killer.
Looks like he can roll this in, maybe the bank.
Oh,
I don't know,
really?
and get over to the side rail. I mean, it's a thin cut on the 1, but.
Would you try to kind of go towards the 12 with the cue ball, or you like just rolling dead forward if you can? Because he could cut that 1, couldn't he?
That's what I'm saying. Can't you get to the rail?
Yeah.
Where he can't cut the 1?
Oh, God, you better make. Well, he's jacked him up at least.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to get it, though. He's going to cut this 1 in, I believe.
Yeah.
And now around the pocket, when the balls get near the pocket with the
Yeah.
new table, new cloth, I think they're 4.5.
I think they're 4 1/4, Jeremy.
Are they
told me
4 1/4?
yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Well, even at 4 1/4, early days, it's going to be touchy around the pocket with the object ball, meaning you can scratch a lot of kick shots.
Yes.
You can do a lot of things that
that normally
get the best of you.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'll tell you. I mean, he looked like a one pocket player to me. He did a lot of the right things around the stack. So Vidal's going to have his hands full, especially losing the first game on his break. That's really gut wrenching for Mark.
And Mark, who, of course, good sportsman as far as giving us time to get this match going.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of things going on in Norfolk this past week
yeah.
and this next 8 or 9 days.
Yeah. Well, I hear people say nobody plays straight pull, and yet all the best players in the world are right across the street playing the tournament.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean.
Yeah, it's a good tournament. It's a good game, and they mixed it up. And
I think there's a few things that happen a year that the guys want to be a part of for the straight pool, and of course we talked about. Certain parts of the country still big straight pool, or not big straight pool, but historically big straight pool. But then around the world, it's really a game that a lot of these players start off playing, trying to build their skills.
That's right. Yeah, Europe especially. I mean, if you're not a 200 ball runner, they just look at you like you can't play. I mean, I mean, our team Mosconi Cup. Can you imagine if we had to play Team Europe straight pool instead of 9-ball? You think how would we do?
Yeah, we might.
We would adjust. I mean, we'd start. For the guys would play it. Chris Reinhold plays the straight pool good. He's ran 240 on a diamond, I believe, and of course Shane's a monster. Actually, Team America plays better straight pool than maybe given credit for, but yeah, Team Europe. I mean, they've got 30 guys that can run 200. Marc Vidal looking to run 8 here. Man, he's in deep trouble already.
He's gonna stick him here.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's all you could do, but now he's got the bank on the 2, which is.
Yeah, I would have looked at the long rail kick on the 7.
Yes,
right there.
the ticky's laying just right at the Jeremy.
Yeah, and the 9-15 cover up a lot of things. You don't want to kick at that with the bottom rail open.
Yeah, that's right.
But with the 15 kind of covering everything up,
right.
It makes it a little more doable.
I remember living in Mobile 20 years ago and being taught by players like you, Gabe Owen, and Ronnie Wiseman, that the ticky on that 7 was the right shot. And I just couldn't believe it. I was like, really? That's the shot? And then after I saw it, I was like, oh, that is the shot.
Your room for error is a lot bigger than you think.
Yeah, I just thought it was crazy to kick down at that ball.
Yeah, it's
And then I quickly realized, it's absolutely the right shot.
Yeah, it does a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about a big kick shot here and a tough one to judge.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think. Can he not get at the 7 at all, I guess, huh?
Boy, the 7.
I don't know what it does for him, but I think he can get at it. I'm just wondering, this kick is so hard to judge.
Right, the 7's a huge ball, isn't it?
Yeah, and it wants to go to the side
he
rail.
Hit it pretty good. Yeah, this might hit it.
Maybe.
Oh, good try, but.
Yeah. With the 7 there, you having to go to that side rail, I thought it was very difficult to judge.
Too tough.
But not saying it wasn't the right shot. I'm just saying
it
wasn't going to be easy.
Now, how do you like to negotiate this? I mean, would you...
I'd like to come up the table myself.
Okay, so you're shooting maybe the 1 or 7 next.
Yeah, I'd like to chip this and come up the side rail if I can.
Yeah, and sometimes the cue ball will hit the 1 rail first and then come out beautifully for the 7-10.
Yeah, your instinct is to draw here, but to get above them. Now, rail first, if you go around them easy, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
If you can do that, that's perfect, yeah.
Now, the 15, you could open the rack gently if you wanted.
That's right. Go right into that 5 ball. Have the 9 as insurance.
Yeah.
Of course, there's 6 loose. Yeah, that's an either or.
That's why I say if I go up into it, I probably don't go up into it like really hard or anything.
So you don't lose a cue ball too much.
Yeah, he's been doing this all week in the straight pool event.
Right.
He could get to 6, but the thing is, getting to 6, like John said, is good, but you have to know how to defend these balls around the spot still.
Right, yeah, because they're in play. So even though you're up 6-0, it isn't like on a 4-inch table with old cloth 6-0 with some humidity. The game is still in play.
Yeah, with the balls down here.
So if you're saying you got a chance to get 8, go ahead and get them.
If you can, if you feel comfortable. Mm-hmm. The only reason I'd say the 15 now.
Wow, I cannot believe how he hit that. For playing straight pull all week, That's surprising. He let up on his stroke there, but pool's tough. You're going to do that sometimes.
Oh, a huge scratch.
Well,
there.
I mean, yeah, you go from just absolute no chance to lose the game to that. He'll really have to keep his composure after something like that.
Especially after what you talked about, suffering a big loss.
Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, at 18 years old, I mean, he's got many years of losses like that ahead of him.
Not sure what the discussion is as of right now. Okay, I like shooting a 3 myself. I don't see how with a little bit of a high ball, just kind of roll through there. Of course, you're the straight pool guy.
I mean,
you can do it with draw too, right?
I kind of like going into the 14-11 because it'll shatter the 12 down and the 13 should go sideways. But again, it's not an exact science, and I don't know where they're all going to end up. But I like putting a stroke on it that's a higher make percentage. So I'd kind of whap that in with left and stroke it.
Yeah. I was thinking a little more angle, kind of a medium roll shot.
You could do it that way for sure.
But that's probably like...
That's kind of how I would have shot it there to make sure the sucker goes in there,
No, absolutely. Priority. The 4 goes.
Yeah.
It's a big ball to drop you behind some other possibilities. I'd probably try to get on that just because the angle's nice.
Mm-hmm. And what a change. I mean, Moritz would have been up 2-0. And now it's going to be 1-1 with Vidal breaking. I mean, you talk about changing things, He
huge.
Yeah, that scratch in the side. He just underdrew his ball, and we've all done it. Oh, nice shot there.
Okay, he's gotten a little tricky underneath this.
Now here's where I go brain dead sometimes. I try to cut this 11 and get greedy and hit the and I trap myself by getting on the other side of the balls, and I can't get rid of the 15.
Well, you got to hit it with speed.
Right. See, okay, well, he hit it like perfect.
Yeah.
But, man, sometimes you trap yourself there. Whew.
The good thing about the way he did hit it, though, probably comes away with at least a cross-corner bank that he's a huge favorite in.
That's right.
If he doesn't get a straight in. Again, though, kind of needs to get all the way out here. Does owe one.
He owes one? Okay. I mean, I'd be looking. See, I think getting position on anything here is too sketchy.
Would you come 2 reels at the 7, maybe?
Yeah, I would have taken a nibble there and then made the 15 if it doesn't get right. Oh, he's got a shot on the 10. See, now here's where you paint yourself into a corner. If he goes for this cut, he could very easily hook himself on this 15.
Is there any scratch there, or is he going into the 14? It's close.
Man,
I mean, if the 14 or 9 isn't there, I think the cue ball's kind of rolling towards that side.
I honestly don't like shooting this. I like just making the 15 and figuring I'm up 5 to. I mean, now where are you at? You can't see what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you can't knock
I agree.
the 15 in. You got to come off the 6.
Yeah, you come off
or
the
something,
6.
Right?
Yeah. He's a little thin on the 9 to play the 9 underneath the 15. I like your 6-ball shot, but this is a tough shot, and he's going to be an underdog.
Well, I mean, wow, what a shot.
Okay, so basically, if Neuhausen had the experience, you would immediately recognize when you're in this position here, even though you're behind, the way the ball's kind of lay, you can take your time.
Yes.
You're going to get free shot after free shot as long as you don't do anything
Yes.
too crazy here.
I mean, I wouldn't be against taking a foul up to the top left corner, leaving him a mile away, letting him drive. Just keep the balls in play.
Can he 2-reel the 10 and go up into that corner? Just let it go wherever it wants.
That's totally the right shot.
Just kind of let it go where it wants,
right.
and play the cue ball.
Yep, just go forward.
Because those are going to be his escape balls here in a minute. You want to maybe take that spot ball away if you can and get him up there nice and cozy in the corner with the cue ball.
Yeah.
Nothing really goes. So here's
I like you're saying on that 10 ball, absolutely the right shot. And just put the cue ball up there where he's standing, right there, and see what happens.
And a cue ball on the rail is important here, and the reason why when they're trying to defend a lead. And don't get me wrong, it's only 5-2.
Right.
I mean, it's not like it's 7-3 or 7-2 or whatever. But when they're trying to defend a lead, they want to hit the ball firmer and be able to move balls. Uh-oh.
Can't do that.
Yeah, no reason to take a chance at all in this position. So.
Well, I mean, this is, this again. I mean, when you start playing like a hill for 10,000, I'm not shooting that 9.
No, me either.
I'm going through the 10 ball.
Yeah, I'm clearing some balls.
Right.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I might not even clear any, really. I might just move the 10, like you said.
That's right. Well, okay, if you can do that, that's not bad.
Took advantage a little bit. Now, if he's comfortable, I cut the 9 and I go up the rail.
Okay.
Left-handed with inside English.
Yes.
Yeah.
That way you don't
comfortable.
You don't let the balls get knocked up out of play. Absolutely.
Right. Now, if he can lay him on the rail there, that's not terrible.
Okay.
Because you don't figure him to be able to hit it very hard.
Yeah.
You don't figure him to jack up too much.
Right.
He'll probably just dink. Got off the rail a little bit.
Yeah.
So.
Now the 6 goes upstream. Maybe even the 7-6. Sometimes I like hitting the right side of the 7 and the 6 and just kind of brushing them up table.
Yeah, I probably take my time on opening the side rail just because I don't have anything on my side. So I probably just move the 7, trying to get the 4 across, or something like that. Just trying to leave that side rail covered up for another shot.
Yeah, just
just something on your side.
That's pretty good there.
Not bad, yeah. The 14-8, I think is in play.
It's laying half decent to chunk it towards your 6 and go forward up behind the 1, like between the side pocket and the 1, and just lay over there.
Even the 7-1, if you can get behind the 7 to the center of the end rail, the 7-1 is doubled up. Yeah. So if you can go by the 1.
Yeah, he's actually choosing the right shot, I think. Good thing. Oh, he hit it perfect. Oh, that's even better.
He tried to get into the 1. And
he almost made the 8.
Wow.
He could have just stole the whole game right there.
Well, you may have put him.
I think back over the last 20 years of games where, like, I needed 1 and they needed 9 and I've lost them and stuff. And it's, really, like, and it's just from doing stuff that,
Yeah, occasionally it's not your fault, but usually there was somewhere.
Oh, yeah, no, it's for sure.
And the shot after the run, that's the one that is so important. After you get your run finished, that first shot.
That's right.
Removing balls, really protecting.
Yes.
Okay, he's just got to push through on the 10 here, I think, and go that upper left again. He's going to get the first shot. When the balls are like this, again, when you have such an advantage, even though you're a little behind, you're going to get the first shot most likely. It may be a long rail bank. It may be, it's going to be something, yeah.
Oh, he cannot be looking at this 6 ball.
Yeah, I don't think it turns.
Oh, my goodness, I'd never shoot that.
With a high ball, it's just not going to turn for you.
Wow, he's shooting the 6.
Well, again, that's the ball closest to his hole, so that's kind of something to remember not to do, maybe.
Moritz, can't do that. Oh, he got a look at this.
Well, he was trying to double him up.
Wow, he did too.
But he kind of gave up his position, in my opinion.
Hit the 6 away.
Yeah.
Hit the 6 away with some left English. Slow the cue ball down.
Now he could do a few other things if he wanted. He could come off the 10. Trying to get a ball on his side, dropping below the 6. That's a little more careful probably than moving the 6, but.
Oh, he's going to roll up on the 1, isn't he? Try to put the 7 by his hole.
You better have good speed on the 7 or else he's giving up a free shot,
What a shot.
Yeah, now.
But now you just come off the 1, 3 rails back over to here. That's, you're ahead 6-3. I'm not sure that was, well,
you had to have good speed on the 7. That was the key.
He did hit it pretty nice, didn't he? Oh,
careful cue ball.
Oh. Boy, that would have been a pretty good shot if that don't scratch.
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked he lost the cue ball a little bit there. Kind of knew the 1 wasn't going to go, right? So you're going to play all cue ball usually.
Yeah, that's right.
Got a few matches going on here at the 2 o'clock.
It's funny, though,
session.
You're up 6-2, and you get a shot like this, and you're thinking, well, I'm supposed to make the 4, but this is how you can lose the game. Again, when I used to play you never blow it here. Like, you find a way to, you won't shoot the pink if it doesn't look right.
Well, I'm not shooting the pink in this safety manner right here.
Right.
I think I'm coming over and I'm just stunning 1 rail for shape. Because the problem with this is, if you miss hit a little bit, a bank opens up.
That's right.
The cue ball ain't as good.
Now, No, I like
hit it
that.
great,
If you could do that, like fall behind those
Yeah,
balls.
but see how he
look
ended
what
up
happened.
getting
It's
up back,
exactly
yeah.
what you said.
Yeah, because he's setting it up with so much angle, it becomes missable.
That's right.
So now if there's a ball on the bottom rail covering everything up,
that's
a little different. But
Wow, he might lose the game from here. Nope.
Yeah, surprised that miss. The 14 may dress up for something.
I kind of like the way Mark shot that, though. He lagged it to his hole and tried to fall down, but you got to make sure you like overcut it so it comes to the in rail, not bounces up to the side rail.
Yeah, and then you're thinking about how to miss it, though.
Yeah,
is my
I
point.
know. I sound like Grady Matthews. I got to play it overcut this ball.
Yeah, if you set it up just like a 9-ball shot, you're just thinking about making it, and I think he was a huge favorite to make it. So.
Yeah, as good as these guys play, sure.
Kind of like if you asked Mark afterwards and he set the cue ball up there and he missed, he would tell you, well, I deserve to lose, so.
That makes sense.
All right, though, 6 must not play, or maybe no shape.
Yeah.
He sold out the 7. Wow. So a little indecision from the youngster. I think the 7 is.
Yeah, I think he's going to take a nibble at it and go 2 rails up and down but I mean, you better make this, and then what? Maybe come down and touch the 6 and get a shot on the 1.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't put any side spin.
This
is going to be
a pretty
perfect.
good hit. Look at this. He might do it. No.
He's going to get jammed up in there.
Jammed up.
Oy. So 7-2, and not out of the woods by any means. He's thinking he can throw that, and looking at our monitor tells me it was doable.
I think it is throwable.
Now, did he bump that 6 into makeable? It seemed like maybe he bumped it just a hair.
Yeah, I think so. I don't see what else he could do. I mean, you shoot the 10 into the 4, but, I mean, good luck with that. Actually, that could work. Just stick right there.
Yeah.
You got to hope the 10 don't hit you right in the face.
If you can see the 15, I think he can. He can bump the 10 up the table and come back underneath these balls. The problem with this is, like you said, that 10 coming back in right at you.
Yeah, that's right.
So at least you get a ball up the table, and if you know how to hit the 15, you can kind of make it come off the 10 to where it kind of slides to your side a little bit and bring the cue ball underneath the pink 4.
Take the 10 out of play where you go, well, I want to get one more inning.
Yeah, get that ball up table.
I got to admit, though, that 1 sure looks throwable.
Sure does.
I mean, I'd have to shoot it. Oh, if you can do this, though, this is the shot. If you can do that,
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Get that 10 up. 15 slides over on your side just a little. I mean, you're not out of the woods, obviously, but.
Now, see here, I think you would agree here, I would cross the 15 and and hook him with the 15 on those balls. I mean, you're banking this, and if this doesn't go in, you've lost position on everything. Mark will just slam them all out of there.
I think it lays pretty good, though, John, to slide over.
Oh, to slide maybe. Oh, yeah, so here it comes.
It didn't turn, though, but he's got action on how to make several balls.
Yeah, he would have stole the game if it goes in.
Didn't really turn, though, with the English. Which that's the thing that I'm learning more and more about is trying to carry English on the object ball up the table. On these long rail banks, there's some interesting stuff.
Yeah. Well, I think it works better on new cloth because the bed isn't making the ball roll end over end because it's sliding, so the side spin stays. I notice on old cloth, I twist it and it's rolling end over end when it gets to the end rail and it doesn't jerk back.
Yeah. Well,
although it'll jerk back when it hits the end rail if it has side.
The thing for me is it seems the side spin doesn't carry the throw down the table as well as like a center ball, like a cut induced English kind of thing.
Absolutely, yeah.
The cross corners, of course, shorter distance. You can do it, I think. But a lot of guys try to make that twist back with side spin, and I think that's a hard way to do it on the long railer. So
yeah, for sure.
All right, he's got to hit this easy. Doesn't want the 1 glancing in off the 6 in his opponent's pocket.
Oh,
well,
look at this! Oh my God!
I guess he knew better.
So the score
surprised
6.
he hit that hard. I guess he was worried about making it, maybe.
Yeah.
Now on the new felt, I like the 2-rail kick.
Oh, you do? You kick at the 1 here?
And 2-rail try and slide up. Now I wish the 1 was a hair more off the rail. But when I'm close to it on the new felt, man, I like it.
Let the cue ball just go right up towards the 610. Oh, he's shooting it. Jeremy Jr., here he goes.
Oh, he did.
He hit it like me.
He hit one rail and cut it.
Yeah. He looks pretty dejected, too, his body language. You could tell that's a guy that just lost a straight pool match, 150, 147. His whole life's over, you know what I mean?
At 18.
Yeah.
All right, Vidal to win game number 2. Watch out, cue ball. Should be good. Now we're at 1 apiece.
Okay.
This could be the last match going. We have one other match going from the 2 o'clock. We got the 4, 6, 8, and 10 o'clock rounds today. That's all Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, some interesting things. Really, with one pocket, I think I've seen 20 million games of it. They're all every game is just like weird stuff happens. That's
Yeah, well, I think it's probably the best game, considering from individual to individual. You see a lot of different creativity, different ways to play it.
Well, that's an interesting point, because when I used to watch you play, I would go away thinking, that is the way to do it. And then I'd watch Tony Chohan and I go, oh, no, maybe that's the way to do it. You know what I mean? It's like changing my golf swing. And then I'd watch you the next match. Oh, no, I'm playing that way.
Yeah.
And it's like the game makes me nuts, because I can't even figure out, after playing it 25 years, what's the right style. Because if it was one game for my life, do I want Jeremy Jones squeezing or Tony Chohan shooting ESPN shots? I don't know.
Yeah.
I really don't know, because they both work. I think your game travels, though. What your game could do, a guy like you with your style, you can get out of the car on a table you've never seen, betting real freaking high, where everybody's shaking like a leaf, and win.
Yeah.
You don't have to be, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, and the
because
key,
you're just going to shoot the right stuff.
The key is to be able to play different styles,
Yeah.
If you need. So,
yeah.
But the thing is, like for me, even when I'm playing aggressive, it's probably not going to be T-Rex aggressive.
Yeah, T-Rex confuses me, because I just go, wow, I thought I knew how to play the game, and apparently I don't.
He just had a great match with Alex.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, he was way down. Alex was way ahead, and Tony made a serious comeback, but Alex ended up getting it. All right, nice little shot here, keeping him contained.
Yeah, I mean, look at the lay of the balls, too. I feel like when they're laying like this, you're just 1,000,000 to 1 to win the game. You got the 15, 13 dead, or 12 dead. I mean,
well, this is where the slicker table, you really got to know how to, what shots to take on and have a great cue ball.
Yes.
Okay, could draw off the 3. That's usually your last resort kind of shot. I like the 4-rail kick he had in the opening of the first game, and going to the rail, maybe coming down and bumping that 12 from behind the 13. Looks pretty decent to me.
Yeah, that would solve a lot of problems. Those dead balls, that just covers so much of the table. He's going to try to draw off the 3 down under him, which could work.
Going to open up the 13.
He hit it nice, though. He hit it good.
Hit it really
That's
good.
all you could hope for from there.
That was excellent. And notice how his cue ball kind of slowly came down the rail. That's the key to a lot of shots in one pocket. You don't want that cue ball moving too fast.
Yeah.
It's going to get out of control. So he hit that much thicker. A lot of players, when they first shoot that kind of shot, they want to cut it more to create some speed on the cue ball moving,
Right. He let the spin just crawl down the road.
Exactly. Yeah, that's huge.
Now, what do you like here, Big J? You come off you maybe come off the 12 thin and put the cue ball down on the back rail and let him shoot the 11? I mean, I would not shoot this.
I wouldn't let him shoot the 11 myself. But.
Oh, man, I could. Well, I guess if you hit that, okay. But, you wouldn't let him shoot the 11. I
didn't mind him shooting the 11 from here.
Right.
But I thought you meant from that upper right corner.
Yeah, because then you might let him fall behind.
Is that angle, to get behind the ball. So.
Yeah.
But I was surprised he didn't try to get the cue ball in the stack somewhere-ish on that shot. Mm-hmm. So if I can, I try not to shoot the balls that are closest to my pocket.
Yeah,
I mean, if I can do something elsewhere, I can kind of figure these are smart to just leave them here.
Yeah.
Okay, good
shot. Yeah, you've wised up a lot of people over the last 5 years. People listen to you. I mean, if they don't learn something, listen to you. And guys like Josh Roberts, they're not paying attention.
Well, the one pocket definitely has a lot of value in the commentary, I think. Mm-hmm. All right, 2-railer here. You can't let up on it, though.
No, you can't. Oh, he hit it. Oh, he hit it too thin.
Oh, he's going to love this.
Look at this.
He's going to love it.
Wow.
He's going to love it. came across the 14 with the
Right.
cue ball there too. That was probably not
Now,
intended.
do you like crossing the 14 out to like the middle and just putting him down there on the end
I don't
rail?
mind that.
That's not bad, right?
No, there's two ways
Or do you
here.
come off it back into the pile?
Well, it's just
I
kind of
like
two
that.
ways to it. You know, right here, maybe some would say the pile's a little better.
Yeah.
Just because you have him totally contained.
Yeah.
He has nothing
I like
on his
that.
side.
I mean,
you know?
what's wrong with that?
Yeah, you're going to get the first shot.
Mm-hmm. Now I remember playing like Cliff Joyner and Gabe Owen and you. You guys have kicked 2 rails here, 3 rails into the side of the 12 and you know what I mean?
Yeah, what John's saying is that right side rail. Show us on the monitor there, John.
Where's the cue ball? You'd kick like this.
That's right.
Just touch them.
Yeah, and you got a big area like a.
Yeah, because see, like this kick this just isn't going to go right, hardly ever. And he'll learn from that. He's a youngster. He'll learn. He'll listen to one of your commentaries and then rob me the next tournament. How do I get rid of that? There.
Just tap it.
Oh. Okay.
There we go. So Mark, it looks like the 8 goes. If he can get an angle to get over on the 8, he may be able to drive through mildly and open the 1. That's pretty ideal there. Draws ball, definitely the 8 goes.
Do you like drawing like right into the 1-8 into that gap? And
I
coming off
like getting on
just
the 8.
getting
right?
on it. Just
yeah,
like,
because
yeah.
I think with a follow stroke
Oh,
you can open the 1.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I didn't even think there was room to do that. This is definitely better. Yeah.
And don't let up here. Don't crazy go hard, but definitely don't let up.
Look at
There
this
you
shot.
go.
That's a new way to play it. He's smiling a little bit there. Might have a dead 4 ball. No, I don't think so.
He can cut it though, I think.
Yeah.
Let the cue ball run up for the 14. He's got it looks like the stack. Maybe the 9-10's a little bit of a worry, I guess, to Moritz hole, but everything else looks pretty ugly.
Would you consider going to the 6 here, Jeremy, off the 1?
I would consider it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's looking at the bank on the pink 4 as well, I think. I like the cut on the 4, though. I really do.
Yeah.
Like right where he's at
get
there.
right there.
Yeah. I think you can get on the 14,
Fall
you know,
behind him.
aggressively because the 13's covering up the scratch.
Right.
Right? Then you might be able to get
and play
across
it.
on the
Okay.
6. So. He's going for the 6, I think. That's going to get in between.
Yeah, a little funky.
And Mark does that sometimes. Like right there, he made a last-second decision, which is no problem. But then he kind of got down and just really one-stroked it. Surprisingly, you know, it's hard to get the speed right.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I think players at home a lot of times watch you pros take practice strokes and they think that it's for your aim, and I've always felt it's for your speed control.
It's for
right?
timing.
It's for your timing and speed control.
Yeah,
Okay.
timing. I think.
Yeah.
Just like anything else, you know.
Yeah, because
It's
the
like,
aiming you could just do just leaning over, you know.
Yeah, I rarely blame the aim.
Yeah.
But especially with the better players. But
Yeah.
But you know, it's just like anything else you do, and you know, throwing, you know,
anything.
waggles or
Yeah,
you know,
anything.
giving you a little feel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of calming you down a little bit as
Yeah.
well. Okay, he can go for this a little bit aggressively, I think.
Yeah. Oh, okay, not bad. Covered the cue ball nicely. That's important. I usually leave a bank on the 3.
Yeah, you got the cue ball across nicely.
Yeah.
And what happens on those types, you're trying to guard the cue ball a little bit. So it makes you hit the bank a little thinner than you really need trying to get the cue ball back across. You know, just your subconscious kind of takes over. You've got to remind yourself, like, hey, make sure we're aiming correctly for the bank.
Yeah.
Oh, what a shot.
Oh, man, what a shot.
And the 4 ball.
God, that was a great shot.
Really great cue ball. He has a little bit of an angle. Now, is the 7-5 going to split the 2? No, it looks like there's a gap. I was going to say, or the 10-7, if he came 1 rail up into the 10, would that do anything for
he might have. I'll tell you what, if he can come off the end rail and into that 9. But I don't. Okay, he went.
He's shooting the 9-10 combo, I think.
Okay.
Maybe not. Maybe he was setting up for the bank cross corner. Pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen worse positions.
Yeah, he got the 5 to kind of peek its head out there a little bit. I think he can cross this 5 ball, though.
Yeah, good things could happen if he could do that. Get the cue ball to the end rail, jiggle those open.
Yeah, he may even bank it in cleanly. I don't know.
Yeah.
What about the 210? Is that a worry from up table? It looks like the 2's a little high, huh?
Yeah, it looks a little high.
What we're talking about is the kiss shot off the 2 off the 10 into Neuhausen's pocket, just in case Marc Vidal decides to run the cue ball up the table, which looks like the shot. He's going to wiggle those. Better hope nothing gets dead,
You're
which
right.
is part
That's
of
what
it.
always seems to happen. Yeah, this doesn't look too bad.
I'm not sure what the discussion is. Maybe he rubbed the 14 when he was cueing there.
Boy, this is touchy.
Yeah.
I mean, I almost think you just messed with the 14 or something here. I'm not sure I like coming down here and moving these, you know. Not much good can happen.
Yeah,
Only bad, right?
No, if you move them, you want to do it subtly,
Yeah.
just ticking off the 4 and coming behind the 10 with the cue ball. But a couple different things he could do here if he's comfortable with it. But with the 14 and 13, he could be real passive, just rolling on the 14.
Yeah.
He could come across the 14 and kind of bank it across and kind of kick the 13 a little bit as well, going to the rail with a high ball. But
Well, you know, with the game count of 5-1, I just feel like if you mess this up, let's say this don't come off right, okay? Well, I mean, obviously that's a disaster. He left the bank. But when you let the guy drive the balls out of play, now you're dead. I like messing with the 14 to where you got to keep them coming
absolutely,
this way, right?
yeah. Especially simple pressure.
Yes.
Meaning you're taking on a shot that has no pressure and you're
Right.
putting pressure on your opponent.
Yes.
Okay. It's got to go into the 2, it looks like.
Yeah.
This is a little scary, but this is probably his safest shot. Really, I mean, sometimes being aggressive, even with a lead, is your safest play.
Jeremy, how would you feel about banking this 5 ball into the 10 with high left English and the cue ball going down into the 13?
And letting him shoot the 2?
I mean, yeah, I'd let him. I know he's a straight shooter, but I got, if you
Yeah.
want to hit a 1-iron, go ahead. Because that 2 ball from back there would be tough, right?
Yeah.
Although with the game count, that's not the right play.
I don't
really.
mind that as much, but
No.
I mean, I think this is better, 5 into the 2. I think that's your
Yeah,
safest
that was
shot.
definitely better.
You may end up still giving up a shot. Now, his cue ball wasn't as good as he wanted.
Yeah.
He hit the 2 on top a little bit. We want the cue ball all the way down the table, right? But
Well, if he can jiggle this into the 10, or into the 10 into the 3 without getting the kiss. Sometimes here, though, you got to beat the kiss, he's going to have to bank it thinner into the 4 and run up into that 14.
get cue ball movement, too.
Yeah, to get some movement.
Which is okay,
Yeah.
actually. I mean, anytime you're in this position, it's 5-1. All the balls are down here. As long as you get that cue ball up the table, you're taking your chance on something good
That's
happening.
not bad.
No, not at all.
See,
Speed?
and now that's the right shot with the game count.
Right.
Because, an inexperienced player say, well, he left that pink ball. Let him shoot it.
Yeah. A mistake on your
Yeah.
opponent's side is a part of that comeback sometimes.
Yes.
So dangerous action here.
Man, I think you got to do something with the 5.
Just cross it over and lay the cue ball down behind the 3-ish.
Yeah. Or come off the 7 with a little left-hand English and fall behind the 3 like I think he's doing or something. Because you're leading, so don't do anything too froggy. There you go. You like that, don't you?
I don't mind
Nice
that at
not-
all. Yeah,
yeah.
it's either the 7 or the 5. He's a little tentative there. You can see he wanted a little more out of the cue ball.
Now here I like banking this 9 with left-hand English into the balls and going up into the 14.
Absolutely.
Right? You like that?
Absolutely. Without a doubt.
Yeah, there you go. Calling one pocket shots in front of you is kind of like trying to hit a 5-iron in front of Roy McIlroy. I'm like self-conscious before I open my mouth.
No, you're good.
I mean,
You're good.
Well, I've been beat by you enough times. I should have learned something.
A touchy little kick
Yeah,
shot on the
just-
new felt here.
yeah.
He's going to the 3, though,
Just
so it
lay
should
down
be
and touch
okay.
it real soft. Yeah, there you go.
Same
Now,
thing?
now, well, Yeah, I think same thing. Or
The 4?
roll up and touch the 14. Just keep the cue ball up there and make him keep driving things down here.
With the 4, though, right?
Oh, if you can hit the 4, yeah, I like that.
A time to move the 4 if you
Yes,
can.
Yes. Inside English.
He's doing the 7.
Oh, well, I didn't even see that.
Well, now he can bank the 2. Wow.
That was cool.
Yeah, it was. Now he can bank the 2.
And in our defense, the angle that we're setting at, I just wasn't thinking that way, but that was
Well,
crafty.
I didn't know the ball could throw in like that.
No, I didn't either.
He kind of shoved it in with the slick felt.
He might steal the
Well,
game.
he's not banking these in.
No,
He's got
he makes that. Whew.
Yeah, you got to go ahead and shoot that.
Yep.
Big favorite to make it with a little speed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can't quite see the 2. Can't quite see the 10, I don't think. So he's going to draw off the 9, it appears. Oh, he could see the 10.
God, he hit it. Oh,
but that's, again, kind of shooting in between. Like, if you notice, look, the 7-9's doubled up. If you bank the 10 and go up table, the 7-9's doubled up. You can't shoot it.
I mean, it's subtle. And when I talk about people playing good, like playing you, I've played you 30 hours. Like, you never did that.
Yeah,
You're never, ever going to do that and just let me have a straight-in shot like that. You'll do something.
Yeah, just looking around a little bit.
Yep.
But I would say Mark's still, he has his moments where he plays a lot of one pocket, but then probably takes a lot of time off of it as well. So it's not, if you're in one pocket gear, you just kind of see things. He's going to get a little straight here. This could get a little funny.
Well, I remember Cecil Tugwell in the 90s told me something to help me with my bank, and I was, sucking and missing banks. And he goes, you got to hit it hard enough to either, miss it and have it go 3 rails back to your side. He goes, you're hitting it that half speed where you're just putting it back by your side. He goes, either whap it or baby it, not that in between. And once I started thinking that way, then they felt free because you'd miss it and it'd go boop, 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 and back to your side. Exactly.
I got to play him a few times. I love playing that game.
Oh, yeah. He used to look at me and he'd just see me and he'd go, holes. I'm going to shoot you full of holes. That's how he would greet me.
Yeah, he was a great story, right-handed player like John Mora, and then suffered some issues to where he had to switch to lefty and became a champion playing lefty as well.
Right.
Pretty crazy.
Yep.
Okay, he's still trying to get it up table, it looks like. The score's tied at 5 apiece now.
I think Vidal's going to take a little break. Go listen to some JJ commentary so he knows what to do. Now, he's a good player. He's played a lot of one hole. He knows the game.
No, I played him about the only tournament I played this year. Not the only one, but one of few. The Texas State Open, I played him there in the one pocket, and I won the match, but he played me pretty tough.
He played you tough, yeah.
Robert Frost, who's had a great year on the pool table.
He's a heck of a player. I told him earlier, I said, you can win this event. You're allowed. Just play like you're capable of. And
well, he's really turned it on this year, getting back to playing pool full time.
Yeah.
I've been very impressed with his results and the way he's played.
I was talking to Siegel. Mike Siegel's going to play the one pocket, and Mike goes, hey, you think I can't win a race to 3? He goes, you think I ain't got no chance? I said, no, I didn't say that. It'll be fun to watch him play.
Did he? Is he in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
Captain Hook.
Mm-hmm. He was telling me some fishing stories.
Is he fishing now?
Oh, yeah. He goes, I probably have 800 pictures on my phone of like 10-pound bass I've caught in this little spot. He goes, he calls it the swamp sticks, and he was telling me the lure he used. He goes, it's like you could just catch 8 10-pound bass all day. I was like, 8 or 10 pounds? What? He goes, I'm telling you, down there in Florida where I live.
Oh, is he in Florida still? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played golf with him a couple times down there. It was pretty fun.
Oh, yeah. I think Mike is great. People have hated on him, but he's affable and friendly and outgoing, and he'll talk to anybody. Like, what is wrong with that?
Yeah.
He's like the Lee Trevino of pool, and this walking around like a robot and never saying a word, that's not going to attract no fans. Yeah. I think Mike was great for the game and was one of the most talented players who ever lived.
Hardly ever lost in the finals.
Oh, I know. I mean, yeah. Oh, there he is right there. Just walked in the room right now, getting ready for his 4 o'clock match.
Yeah, that'd be sweet to get to play him. I never played him.
Oh, you never played him
competitively.
Huh? Yeah.
No. No, I know you have. A few
Yeah, a
times.
couple times. I played him twice, and
I was there at one of them.
What I'll tell you what's cool about Mike, just real quick, is just he's real respectful and nice to his opponent. Like, he's just a good guy to play, and he's got this bad rap as the mouth or arrogant. He's not. He's arrogant in a sense of like he can back it up and he'll just tell you the truth, but he's not disrespectful to you at all when you play him.
And a charismatic.
Yeah,
way.
charismatic. I mean, he's a great guy to play. He'll tell you a good shot or you beat me, you played good, and I don't know.
Yeah, I can't.
I've always liked the guy.
I want to watch him play some. So, yeah, I was there at Jell's Street Pool match.
Yeah,
there in New
that
York.
was my first pro tournament in my life, and that was my first match in that tournament. I was shaking like a leaf. I was turned 27 that day, and I remember when I drew him, Bobby Hunter looked at me and said, "You know what this means? This means you're going to be on the TV to the Accu-Stats." And I was, oh my God, my first turn. I was so nervous. Man,
Yeah,
I'll never forget that.
I watched him warm up for that match.
Oh, he ran like 250 the day before.
I think it was like 235,
Yeah.
and they made him quit or something.
Yeah, and you know what? Somebody in the crowd looks at him and says, who you got tomorrow? Who'd you play? He goes, I drew some kid, and I was standing there, right? So I was thinking, yeah, and I'm just praying, please run 150 now so I don't got to shoot in front of everybody. But, yeah, it was something I'll never forget. Not a bad shot there.
No, really good.
So the score is 3, 4, 5. 5 apiece, okay. Yeah, I don't think you can shoot at the 10 ball here.
Yeah,
I mean, do you like maybe nicking the left side of the 5 and coming down to the end rail? Or
yeah,
something?
straight down.
Like,
Yeah.
right?
Just overcut the 5
Yeah.
maybe and come straight down.
Yeah.
He's going to kick this? Okay,
Oh,
this
my
is an experience.
Oof,
Should
yeah.
probably turn out. Oh, he kicked it light. I don't know about light.
Oh, he might have hit it perfect, but that's the wrong shot. I mean,
Yeah,
that's just-
he'll learn that
Yeah.
that'll cost him more than it'll
Yeah.
help him.
Yeah.
Now, two railer here that if the stroke's good, you can beat the kiss.
Uh-huh.
If you kind of let up or whatever, you could certainly get a kiss out in the center.
Oh, he hit it pretty dang
hit
good.
it
Look
really
at the
good.
cue ball.
Really
what a
good.
shot. Wow,
Oh, he's going to
great
get to
shot.
keep one most likely.
Yeah, I think you gotta just blast away here and try to knock them both out. You're probably going to give them the 4.
Yeah, the key to this is realize you don't have to super crush it. Just hit it solid. The ball's going to exit. Yeah, a lot of
nice
people.
shot.
A lot of people, when they're removing balls, a lot of times they get to overhitting it a
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
So Marc Vidal's taking the
Needs,
lead at 6-5.
I think he's almost point hooked.
Well, I think
Is
the only
he?
thing he's got is the 5.
Wow. He might have to hit it with a touch of left to bend around this point. I can't tell, but oh, what a shot!
Yeah, what a
God,
beauty.
What a shot!
Beauty
from
hit there.
Just split it. Well, on the new cloth, this 3 railer might
goes.
it can go. It can let go just enough.
This is where you usually would hit it with more of a high ball,
Yeah.
trying to get it to arc just a little, the
Yes.
cue ball.
Yes.
Maybe even a hair right English, maybe.
Hold the cue ball because the cue ball is going to glance off it to the left, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh man, you can't do that.
Well, he aired it too.
He aired it. Ugh.
I think he aired it.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting little shot here if you know it. 14 off the 13, where the 13 banks at your hole 1 rail, and the 14 goes in the hole, and you kind of snuggle them back up on the 10. It's laying perfect,
It is
actually.
laying dead perfect,
I mean,
yeah.
you can really
No, it's-
control the 13 pretty nice,
You
right?
can almost see that he just has. You just.
He's
got
gotta shoot.
like you're shooting the combo bank. All
Maybe,
day.
yeah.
Oh, I think you would.
But I mean, there's nothing wrong with his shot.
No, that
I mean,
can
he
work
was straight
too,
in.
But I
mean,
like
so
I like your shot. Yeah, it's definitely was laying right.
It was laying pretty nice, and
Mm-hmm.
maybe the situation wasn't the best for it. Wasn't terrible, but
Mm-hmm.
okay. I probably ignore the 5.
You're
Maybe
right.
try and draw off the 2-railer off the 10. I know you don't want to make the 13 really, but it's a funny situation.
How would you feel about shooting the 10 with middle left English and letting the cue ball go check and stay up
One
top?
rail in it.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
one
that's
rail in
okay.
it, and then and let him shoot the long 5 ball because you got one threatening your hole.
Yeah, he's not going to shoot the 5 anyways, unless you really let go of the cue
Yeah.
ball. I think so. I like it. If you're really like Efren right here, he might be able to 2-rail the 10, make the 13, and get you on a 14.
Yeah.
But you have to draw and hit ball first on the
Yes.
13 to
That's
be able
right.
to
You
do
can't
that.
hit rail first.
Yeah,
You're
rail
selling
first
out.
ain't going to get it.
That's what he's thinking.
Well, I mean,
As long as, like you say, you draw and you hit right between them, you'll end up getting him all hooked up behind the 14.
well, this is where you ignore the 10.
Mm-hmm.
All right? If you play the 10 to your hole, you never get the cue ball right. But if you just bank the 10 around,
right, just get it down here somewhere. You're right.
Exactly.
Because
You
then
can-
you make a thick enough hit on the 10 to
the 13 to get over, and all that.
And see, and what I was talking about earlier, and I'm not patronizing you because you're sitting here, that's the kind of stuff that you, like, instead of jacking up, missing that ball there, you're going to do what you're talking about. And then it's subtle, but it's deadly. And over the course of 10, 12 hours, your shot selection was so smothering. When I used to play you, I used to play Cliff Joyner. You know how good he played.
Oh, yeah.
And I felt he was easier. Now, he gave me 9-7.
Right.
But he was easier to deal with than you because you just are so
Yeah, I
smothering
don't
to
give
play.
up much.
No,
yeah.
man, no.
What a bank there. He did sell out, but split the
Cliff
wicket.
wanted to shoot those exotic, cool-looking shots, and they'd work sometimes. But when they don't, you're straight in, you know?
Yeah. All right, let's see if
what
he
a
tries to
shot
move
there.
the rock much. A funny shot.
See,
I
mean,
really try to move the rock,
To try to
right?
get shape on the 5, you can miss this by a block. But if you need 2, I think maybe punching this and getting shape on the bank's the way to go. I would just roll it and come down and then, wouldn't you think you just roll it and then bank the 5?
He's going to sell out 2 balls
Yeah,
here.
that's,
or option on 2. Both guys need 2, by the way. One
Mm-hmm.
will come to the spot.
Yeah.
So an aggressive 14 ball here for Marc Vidal to make this and come across for a cut on the 13.
I think MORITZ learned from the John Schmidt school of body language. he looks totally on tilt. I know that feeling.
Well, with guys that get a little upset at times, and I think, Neuhausen, he's young and probably hadn't even developed his personality so much at the table. Looks like overcut it.
A little bit.
The one thing I do like about some of that is you see the real passion, right? But you also, most of those kind of guys, you see the other side of it as well.
Yeah.
When they're doing well, you get to see a lot of the
they're
spirit
fired
and
up
stuff
and
and fire.
sure.
So I don't mind getting a little bit of both, you know. So
yeah, absolutely.
can't roll this one and expect to make it. You got to punch it.
I think the hard thing for the youngsters too. When I say youngsters, I mean in pool terms, he's like 100. I mean, he's an unbelievable player at 18. But when you're young like that, you haven't lost much, and you're the best junior in your area, in your state, in your country, and you just win. Now you come out here and you start playing all the other pros, and all of a sudden you're losing like every other match, and it freaks you out because you're just used to like winning 80 tournaments in a row back home, and it's a shock to your ego and your pride and your system a little bit, you know.
Well, it's
I mean, you come out like the Wisconsin State golf champion, all of a sudden you're on the PGA Tour and everybody plays like you, and you just can't believe it.
Yeah. Well, that's, there's been players in the past that I felt should have went on to try and play professional pool, but maybe couldn't handle the bumps and bruises of it, at first, as great as they were, because not everyone's going to come out winning.
No.
Not everybody's going to be Josh Filler and Feder Gorse and all that. It's going to take them some years to get in that winning.
That's right.
Setting, right?
Yeah.
But got to shoot at this, I think.
I think if you need 2, does he double bank the 5?
I think he only needs one.
Oh, he needs
though.
one. Yeah, cut it and go like he
high right, like a middle right.
Yes, kind of a little 3 cushion. Check off the end rail. This is a pretty little shot. You could sell out the 14 though. There you go, just like that. Nice shot.
That's all you could do. Marc Vidal playing for 1 to tie this match.
What do you like here, Jeremy? You just high karate the 5 with high inside? And,
but you're giving up a bank.
You're giving up a freebie.
And you can't really hold the ball with high inside.
Right.
It's going to come up a little bit where you can cue the ball. I mean, if you're really settled, you can just roll the 5 and put the 5 on the side rail, but that's so touchy you could sell out easily.
Gosh,
any double kiss here.
I mean,
is the 5 just the 5's cuttable from a lot of places too, so if you're going to do it one way or the other. Make sure you get the 5 on your side. That's going to be in his pocket, maybe.
Well, you know, again, he's going to learn from those shots. He's going to shoot that shot. Next time it comes up, he'll go, okay, I overcut it or what have you.
Marc Vidal gets on the board.
2-1, right?
Yeah.
Vidal. Yeah, it's such a hard game. It's the game's hard because you have to control the cue ball and the object ball you're shooting and other balls. You don't really see that in the other games. I mean, it's a brilliant game. Whoever came up with one pocket was really thinking, because it's a heck of a bowl game.
Well, that's why I always talk about the people that came up with the games, period, because, you know, genuinely, people are trying to make the game bigger, and I understand it, but
Yeah.
I think changing a lot of the rules maybe isn't what the game needs, and I'm not a big fan of changing rules. I kind of feel like the people that invented the games are pretty darn smart.
And they were. I think the thing that holds pool back is that there is so many games, in that, you know, 1 week it's bar tables and 5x10, then 9-footer, then one pocket, 8 ball,
Yeah.
9 ball, 10 ball. You know, it's like if snooker. When people at home watch snooker, I mean, they know what they're watching. It's snooker with the same rules for the last 200 years.
Yeah.
Little old lady sat at home and goes, well, you make a color, then spot the pink.
Yeah.
But in pool, like my dad, who follows every millimeter of my career, each week I got to explain, no, this week we're racking the 9 on the spot. And, you know,
Yeah.
so to me, I think pool is so great that it has so many facets to it that it almost kind of muddles it too. But there's one other sport that's similar, and it's motorcycling. If I say to you, hey, I'm going to watch motorcycling day, you're like, what do you mean, like the dirt track or the R1, you know, bikes?
Different size bikes.
Right. No, I want to watch the backflips or the motocross. So if motorcycling can work with all those different facets, I guess pool can too.
Well, I don't mind changes as long as we're just trying to keep the integrity in the game, meaning that how difficult it really is, you know, which I think is starting to get there a little bit with our rule changes now. So lots more players into the venue for the 4 o'clocks.
No, some great players in it. You could win it too. I know you're going to laugh. Oh no, I ain't been playing, but your tournament one pocket again. It travels well. You don't even have to be in stroke, and you're just going to shoot so many of the right shots that if you weren't so damn good at commentary, we'd have you out there playing in it. But,
well, the problem is people don't realize, and you do, I think, but is when you're not playing, you can mishit the moves as well. It's not just missing balls. You can mishit the little moves with your speed and everything.
Of course,
Because if you're a mover more of and you're off, you can really look idiotic. I promise I was going somewhere with this. I promise. You know,
really. Yeah, the guys that I learned from was, you know, Cooney and Gabe Owen and you, Chohan, Scott Frost. I mean, God, Richie Richardson. I mean, I've definitely seen some one pocket. Danny Smith, all that crew. Alan
Toby
Hopkins.
out in Vegas.
Toby, I watched Toby Flaherty play 5 billion hours in one pocket. I mean, it's again, after seeing all that and naming all those players I just named, I still don't know which is the best way to play the game. I know that sounds corny, but I watched the way you play,
game is,
and then
really.
the way Efren played. The way Chohan plays looks absolutely unbeatable at times. But then you watch Alex, who I think leans more towards he shoots the right shots. That wins.
Well, just like I said, I think you got to just have different styles.
Yeah.
Because like when I play Efren, right, I would play the most simple, basic one pocket there is.
Okay.
Because if I try to get tricky, he's just better at tricky than I am.
Yeah, he's like the king of tricky. Yeah, his 3-cushion kick, and of course you're good at 3-cushion, but I think the 3-cushion gave him a lot of tangent line control off safeties and banks and just.
Well, recognizing percentages. Like kick shots.
Yeah.
Oh I might sell out, but my percentage says this is okay. You know.
Yeah.
Especially the situation I'm in. Roberto Gomez, who won this event last year and defeated Tony Shohan. If you ever want to see an incredible match of comebacks, too.
Oh, it was.
He just stole that tournament from Tony.
Did. He sure did. All right, Vidal's back from the break. We're waiting on Moritz, and I think it's Vidal's break.
looks like we'll be just a few minutes behind our 4 o'clock round, at least here on the main table.
I think it'll be you and Mark Wilson doing the 4 o'clock. Yeah, nice. Yeah, Mark's such a great guy. I became close friends with him over the years and been to his house a million times and done road trips with him. If we had more Mark Wilsons in the game, we'd be in a good spot. And same with you. I think you and Mark are the two best commentators. Well, there's quite a few guys that do a good job, but when you guys are on the mic, it's just like having Jim Nance, and it's just like, all right, I'm going to tune in. And
Jim Nance.
Yeah. I met him the other day in Monterey.
Oh, really?
Sure did. Nicest guy ever, too.
He's he plays golf now, too, right? He's been golfing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm talking about the commentator from CBS.
No, I know. He does the Masters every year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
we stopped and chatted for a minute. Oh, he made one on the break, so re-rack.
Yeah, he's pretty timeless. I think he does the football with Tony Romo as well on the CBS, I believe it is.
Yeah, he loves golf though. I think he has the most fun when he's commentating golf. I mean,
yeah, it seems like he likes it a lot.
Oh heck yeah!
All right, that's a ball down on the break, which we're playing. Of course, rack your own. A ball on the break does not count. It's automatic re-rack.
I like that rule.
Me too.
I have always thought, like, oh, it's so brutal. They make one on the break. You just don't get to do nothing.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, that's a good break there.
Yeah, he's going to like that.
I'll tell you what I kind of like here, Jay, is rolling up to the 10 so that he can't shoot the 9. You know, he'd be jacked up over the 10 shooting the 9. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean, if he doesn't have anything else. I
think you keep him off the 9 with that shot.
You would, right?
Yeah, I think so.
It wouldn't be just easy to...
So he's got a gap, I think, getting at the 14, but it doesn't really appear like it does much.
Maybe slamming it onto the 9, and then the 14 back into the stack. That's kind of all right.
Follow though.
Yeah, you leave bank. Ooh,
follow looked dangerous to me.
That looked like one of my moves right there.
Very dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
There was a one ball he could have maybe played off of and gone 3 rails around.
Right,
the slick table's tough.
Right, it lengthens out so much you can't get safe.
Doesn't want to go into the 10 here. He banked
Look
it.
at you playing shape on it. Oh.
Well, that's going to turn the break around, and you don't want to turn the break around on yourself for only one ball.
No.
Well, he's looking at the 1 immediately, so he's not taking much time here.
Wow, really? He's going to shoot the 1 ball?
Well, he must just
I think he's trying to just tickle off it.
Floating it,
yeah.
Huh?
He was playing the combination or something. And, well, he held the cue ball good.
Yeah.
It's a good shot.
But what you learn is when you're not putting a ball by your side, really, or, near your hole, much more threatening, you got to really bury the cue ball more. You
ain't kidding.
You're always wanting to do both, but you got to do one or the other. Otherwise, you got to get a really threatening ball where the cue ball's kind of so-so. Or if no threatening ball, you got to have a very good cue ball just to eliminate options. The 1-5, I guess it's just too thin.
I mean, it's it
too
looks
thin
a little
from that
thin,
angle.
Yeah. Well, it's tempting to cross this 10 with high right English, but man, I've seen this go bad a million times. I think that's the shot. You almost can go into the 11 with the cue ball, but you kind of billiard the 11 to your hole.
Yeah,
that's not terrible. If
I'm shooting the 10, I want to move the 11.
You want to hit the 11, don't
somehow, some way.
Yeah.
All right, this ain't bad. If he can come off the 2, he's going the 13. I thought he could come off the 2 and do the same thing though.
Well, that's no good. 14 into the 5, cue ball behind the 15 with some right. You like that?
Yeah, probably just plays the cue ball though.
Just kind of soft and get over there. Okay.
This monitor here is really showing us can't.
Yeah.
Hard to do both, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe just high ball and go behind the 15 with the cue ball. You got one up high, you got one low.
See, this is a perfect example. When you watch Chohan, he might 2-rail the 5 and dig behind the 15 at 100 miles an hour,
It's surprising he didn't move the 14 across and then go behind that ball, but Drawing off the 13. Watch out for a kiss here.
I know one thing that I learned back in the 90s playing Jack Cooney. I played him a ton, and he was spotting me weight. Is I don't remember him ever jacking his cue up. Like, he was going to do something besides this,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
I want to play a guy that does this a lot.
Yeah, it's like strokes.
Right.
I used to be on the road playing, and now that I teach a lot, I recognize different kinds of techniques, you know, and I used to say it, if I saw somebody who was real quick and choppy back on the road when you didn't know who you were playing, you know, you were just up betting your money, and I usually felt pretty good.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, if I saw someone that was nice and smooth and clean, they got my attention real quick, you know, might have to fire at this one a little bit. This
I
one
think
twists
so.
Back nice.
Yeah. Slide over to the right.
Yeah, the pocket's pretty generous.
Yeah, if you can just hit it
if you
good.
go ahead and swing at it.
Oh, he hit it amazing. Wow, dead center.
And the reason why is this, I don't think the 7's playable, but I think he can push balls somehow.
Do you like, I like shooting the 1-6-14 towards my hole or towards those 3 balls and choking the cue ball over behind that 15 if you can avoid the 5, which I don't think he can do.
Well, I'm looking at it. He can definitely do something in that regard. Maybe not behind the 15.
But enough to do a little damage and choke over here and stay over here. Yeah. But, you know, as soon as I shoot a shot like this, then they bank the 2 into the balls and go 3 rails around with a cue ball behind the 8 or something.
Yeah. Well, anytime they're down here,
they're
going to be firing at you usually, so... Nothing wrong with really securing the cue ball behind the 15.
Yeah, just laying behind the 15, absolutely. You know, and a lot of times, Jeremy, when we're talking about what the right shot is, that's relative to the count, the table conditions, the guy you're playing. Like, if I'm playing a guy like you that I know is a great mover, I'm not going to outmove you. Maybe I shoot. If I'm spotting somebody 10-7 and I think I'm a favorite in all aspects, then I'm just going to play tight and let them do something crazy.
Well, that's why playing all styles is important. Being able to play all styles is important. So, especially sometimes, you know, you can be doing some things and not winning with it, and you need to just try and switch it up a little bit.
Right.
So.
Oh, I've lost many one-pocket matches and thought, I wish I could do that over again and play more aggressive.
Yeah.
I never shot at my hole.
Exactly.
You know, or I shot
put them on the end rail, or you didn't put them on the end rail and test them, you know.
Yeah.
I hate to have somebody beat me with a bunch of short shots.
Well, I'll tell you another thing I'm guilty of. Sometimes I'll play a really great player, and I have them on such a pedestal in my mind of their shot making that I think they're never going to miss.
Oh, yeah.
So then I won't ever leave them anything. You know, and I play retarded and shoot at everything. It's like, you got to make them shoot that long cut shot. I don't care who they are, you know.
Yeah, the game, I always tell people the game will defend itself.
That's right.
You know, that's kind of like when I play Efren, what I rely on.
Yeah.
Is keep it simple and let the game kind of help me more than me try to beat him so much.
Right.
All right, this 5 got tricky. I think he can avoid the double kiss if he just wants to hit it with a high ball.
He's going, a little rail first kick safe here?
Yeah, you better watch it.
Yeah.
I don't think this could scratch. Okay, pretty nice.
Nice shot. Oh, Mark's saying he didn't get a rail there.
Well, he must have called the 3 froze then, because seemed the 3 definitely had, you know, got contacted on that shot.
Yeah.
So you may be able to hear Kenny Schulman in the background announcing the 4 o'clock round.
Yeah.
We'll have a 4 o'clock match coming up here shortly.
The matches are going to be great all week. A lot of killer players here, and I'm really looking forward to watching the Chohans and the Gomez's. And I'm a one-pocket fan myself. I watch it at home on YouTube a lot.
Oh, man.
I don't watch 9-ball or straight pull, none of it. I'll watch one-pocket. I find it interesting. You know?
Oh, yeah.
I like listening to I learn every time I listen to you. Well, it's not, when I say learn, you're like reconfirming what I think I'm right on. And then when I hear you, I go, okay, I was right. I'll do that. You know?
Yeah.
So.
I'm interested to see Siegel play a little.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a hoot.
He's playing Jesus Atencio, it looks like.
Uh-huh. Yep, they're teeing off right now.
That's a treat.
Yep.
Okay, he's got a couple options here. It looks like I don't like the roll ball option as much. I feel like, I like this, trying to stun the 14, let the 6 come across. See how the 6 was coming across?
Yes.
But go ahead and shoot it and stun slowly.
That was sporty. Yeah, Moritz said good shot with his cue. Now Mark's having him watch the hit here.
Yeah, but that kind of same shot right there, if you're used to it, you can do it with firm where the 6 comes across with speed and the cue ball goes to the same place. But maybe, and the only reason I say not the roll shot is you need something on your side if you're Mark.
Yeah.
And this could get real ugly quickly without something on the side.
6 looks kind of not dead, but definitely threatening.
But right here, if he opens these balls and gets you on the 8, you're in,
Oh, God. He got away with it.
Big time.
Yeah, he got away with it.
I don't know. Can he do something with the 5 and the 8 and the 3 and all that? Is there anything possible there?
Yeah, he's sure looking.
I don't really see much, but he can play off the 11 and come behind the stack maybe.
Yeah, that's what I like. Just chip him open and get the cue ball over there where he's standing.
He's going to spin the 5 in, I think, but I
Man,
don't think it gets
like
him
that.
anything.
No.
Even if he makes it.
Yeah, right. You end up trapping yourself.
Yeah. He's looking at the kiss shot. Wow. That's going to remove everything if he doesn't make it.
You couldn't put a gun on me to shoot that.
Yeah, that one's rough. Now he's got the 12. He can bank at his hole.
Yeah.
He can get behind the 1 naturally with that shot.
Okay, just bank the 9 a little bit and go forward. Okay. Yeah, that's
great.
not going to hurt you. Yeah, that's a good shot.
But you see how he punched that one with a little speed?
Uh-huh.
That way object balls got moved a little bit.
Yeah.
You can't just roll your ball away, around in one pocket. You'll never get anything on your side. So you have to learn to stun that ball in times. Looks like Shane Wolford is waiting patiently maybe for this table.
Yeah, I think so.
Again, if he gets him behind these, it could be trouble. He let up. He let up.
It's got, I don't know. I can't tell, but the 4-3-8 maybe. Yeah, I don't know. That's maybe even just
a big ball though, the 4-3-8. But I don't know if he can get on it squarely enough, without having to cut it quite a bit.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what though, it's close.
Looking at it.
I'll tell you that.
Yeah, if it doesn't go, it's gonna cause problems for Moritz.
Yeah, I don't know if he can contain the cue ball here. Now, let me ask you, would you just run the ball up table here, John? Cut the 4 and go up table?
Yeah, the way the balls are laying, I think that's actually okay. I mean, you're not even going to leave anything if you put the cue ball up by the 12.
Right, by the head string, right? Up by the head string.
I think he's kind of overlooking that option.
Well, that's a little more advanced sometimes, realizing you can run the ball because you never really think of that.
You just don't think that way, right?
Yeah, because you're worried about getting above the balls, right?
Yes.
So
I like that. I like that even if you don't make the 8, just open these up and put the cue ball 3 rails upstairs.
Yeah, you're going to trap him probably.
He just saw it, Jeremy. He just saw it. He just saw it.
Yeah, but don't try to hold the ball. Go ahead and run it up table. Yeah, like that.
There you go. Drano.
Uh-oh.
Hits the... Oh, my God. You couldn't do that if you tried.
Wow.
Can you believe that? Cue ball goes 4 miles and scratches. That's rotten.
Yeah, that was, that's, the
that's
proverbial
pretty
brutal.
Unlucky. I mean, you could have hit it easier, though, just to make sure you don't scratch. But that's, again, you couldn't do that if you tried. So
Asking if the 12 is shootable.
Yeah.
They usually play, if anything, touching. It's
Okay.
in, usually. Cash Keaton passes by in the background there. Wow, it looked like the 12.
So
They're
he
not
can
playing that
shoot it.
rule. They must be playing base to the ball.
So he's going to try to make this and get a cut on the 7. Good shot.
And go up into the 10.
Yeah, go right up into the 10-14.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the way to hit it. Just smoke it and hope, because if you get cute with it,
Yeah, you get stuck to it.
Now try to go right at the 9 with high left English. Make this and try to get on the 13 ball.
Watch out for the scratch.
Oh, he hit it good, but no, you got to hit.
Watch out for the scratch.
You called it. Boy, it's almost like you know what you're talking about. Yep.
Well, when you get in a hurry about it,
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I think I still float towards the 9,
well,
probably.
and I would have spun it enough to where I'm going on top of the 9.
Right,
Like,
exactly.
don't even flirt with the pocket.
And that's all about just looking at it a little more,
Yes.
All right, so Vidal can get 3 from above. I go ahead and shoot the 9 myself.
Yeah, I shoot the 9 and slide over for
4-inch
the 8.
pocket table, maybe not, but
Right.
on this table, I slide over for the 8.
That's right.
Get the 13, then you get on to the 4 and so on.
Good shot.
You might open a spot.
Come down for the. See, now the 15-4 is, I don't know. There's so many ways to do this. I'll tell you what I might do, Jeremy. I'd hit it with follow and hit those 2 balls on the spot and come off them into the 11. You'd be surprised how often you'll just jiggle them all right open.
No, that's a great view.
Because this gets you nothing. You know what I mean?
No, I like what you said there.
I mean, it's not as easy as I'm making it sound, but it's a way to get them all.
Well,
it's kind of a free chance of getting them all.
But it's also, you look at the table, right? The table's playing soft right now.
Yes.
You can shoot these kind of shots a little more than you would in other situations, because the miss isn't much of a factor.
That's right, yeah.
Okay, that's got a little funny here.
Way funny.
Can he cut the 15 on the top of the 11? No, the 4 is a little in the way, I think.
Too thin, yeah.
Okay, so.
How'd you feel about just bumping the 12-4? Put the 4 kind of over near your hole.
No, that's
lay the cue
fine.
ball,
Just roll them up on.
Yeah.
Well, the reason why that's okay, a couple reasons, but you don't have any threats right now. You need a threat.
Yeah, he needed to hit that a little harder, put it on layaway. He can hit the 4, though.
That's trouble.
Yep.
So both guys have lost the cue ball once. Both a little unfortunate, I think, but
yeah, Mark for sure got unlucky with that 3-rail scratch. That was brutal.
This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt.
Well, Mark should win the match right here. He's got a chance to run 5, and this is good from Rich. He'll learn. He'll learn from this. I mean,
well, he can roll the first one here.
Yeah,
and get on the 12.
Yeah, he can fall right behind everything. Yeah, nice shot.
Oh, he didn't hit it as much speed as I thought he would, but. Double elimination, so these guys will be all right. They'll both be back, of course.
Good shot there at that speed.
I know, I hate that speed.
I mean, yeah, they're missable. You're just trickling them. 3 more.
Well, I'm jealous of everyone and anyone who gets to play Mike Siegel this week.
Yeah, I know. That's pretty cool.
That's
literally like getting to play Jack Nicklaus golf or something.
Yeah, for sure. All right, there you have it.
Yep, nice
Marc
match.
Vidal with a little comeback win after trailing 1-0. But for the International and John Schmidt, I'm Jeremy Jones. We'll be back at 4 o'clock with another great match. Thanks, John.
Yeah, great job, Jeremy.
Yeah, you'll have more of him back in the booth. And thank you very much, everyone.